one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story is brought to us from WMUR 9 News, New Hampshire. A New Hampshire state trooper fired their gun overnight as police said they were trying to stop a Manchester woman who was driving the wrong way on two major interstates. Kendra Malone, who's 44, is accused of driving south in the northbound lanes of Interstate 93 from Concord to Manchester, a nearly 20-minute drive. Police said several calls came into dispatch at about 12:30 a.m. for a car traveling south from Concord in the northbound lane on Interstate 93. After officers made several attempts to stop the car, Malone eventually stopped along I-293, police said. Officials said that's when a trooper fired their gun and Malone drove off. She was stopped by police a mile down the highway. Now, quote, the defendant was exhibiting signs of consumption of alcohol, slurred speech, covered in vomit, said prosecutor trooper Stanley Dombrowski. Malone was arrested and charged with felony reckless conduct with a deadly weapon and aggravated driving while intoxicated. In court, prosecutors asked that she be held, but the defense argued she has a clean record. Said she has no criminal record, said defense attorney Michael Cornelio. He goes on, in fact, she has never been in court before today. Her history shows she's been a good, law abiding citizen. Yes, an angel. The judge set bail at $5,000. Malone is scheduled to be back in court this Thursday, coming up March 20th. So she'll be back in court this Thursday, which is a couple days from now. And yeah, she's a good citizen. She's a law abiding citizen. Come on. Except that she's driving south in the northbound lanes, covered in vomit and allegedly inebriated or intoxicated, whichever's worse. But I couldn't be a defense attorney, man. I couldn't. I mean, some people think defense attorneys are great, and I'm not saying they're all bad. But you get that one guy that you know this guy, he deserves time in prison. But defense attorney, you got to defend him. You got to keep his ass out of jail. No, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I couldn't be a prosecutor either, because you know somebody's innocent, but your district attorney may be going, we're taking this all the way. Because it really, when it comes down to it, the justice system is a baseball game. It really is, or a chess match. And you have a board there, and you have a W, and you have an L. People want that check. Those lawyers want that check mark under that W. And they don't care what they got to do to get that check mark under W. They don't want to take the L. Or is it L?